Yes, welcome back to my YouTube channel with me, Cuffy. So for this video I thought I'd show you something much more different. Back in 2006 I moved into a place called Onchan in the Isle of Man. I've made so many great memories here and friends. Playing all sorts of games in our childhood, from the likes of, Manhunt, Buzzy and Wembley. Doing different pranks, the likes of knock a door run, etc, etc. So because this is a request, I thought it sounded like a great idea. And I thought, you know what, let's go a few years back, let's go down memory lane and take you around all the different streets and show you where it all happens. So yes, as I said, let's take a trip down memory lane, show you all the times and talk about all the times on the great streets of Onchan, on the good old Isle of Man. You're watching the Onchan Memories video by me, Cuffy. Hey, yes, it's Cuffy. Welcome back to my channel. So this video is a little bit different. I've had a request off one of my mates, and that is basically to go around the streets of where I live and talk about where I grew up, talk about all our memories, and we've got so many funny memories, so many fun times. So I thought, yes, I've got to put it into a video. Don't worry, don't worry, by the way, but when I go out and about, I won't be giving away any like addresses, any personal details or anything like that. I'll keep everything like confidential. I'll try not to get anyone's registration plate in or anything like that. That's all I've got to say for the intro, so let's get into it and let's go. Hey, it's voiceover Cuffy again. I'm just taking you out to the lane where we used to get chased up and down. We got chased up and down this lane a hell of a lot, just from playing silly pranks and, things like that. So this road I'm coming down now is the road that takes you down to the big fields where we played football, massive games of Manhunt and Buzzy, and Wembley, Wembo, and I'll keep on mentioning that, but this is where I'm taking to show you now the first big location. Yeah, so I just thought I'd jump in, from time to time, just to guide you along the way of what's going on. So yeah, this first fence that I'm showing you now, down at the main fields where we used to play on, is where a big injury actually happens when we were in year 8. My mate, I can't quite remember what happened because I think I'd gone over tea that night, but my mate basically smashed his ribs on that big long railing and broke his ribs. Not very nice. So that is the main field where we used to play on, but I'm going to show you a lot more, don't worry about that. But I don't know if you'll notice, you might see a little dent like further down in the railing. That wasn't from the accident, by the way. Well, it was actually all wood when he broke his ribs, but it's all been changed now, but yeah. Hey, yes, it's Cuffy. Yes, so far I'm just filming for the Onchan Memories video. I know this looks so dodgy, me sat in a park but with a camera. But yeah, I'm just showing the bits now where we have like, yeah, sorry about that, my mic stopped working for some odd reason. I'm having a lot of problems, you know, with it. Okay, so this part of the park now is where we used to play loads and loads of games of one-on-one, and I'll show you in the video what we used as goals. Take a look. Yes, that was one goal that we used. The little swing bridgey thing with like the metal poles going like parallel to each other. That was one goal. And this one here with the monkey bars was the other goal. And in this, and in this cage, we had boxing matches. Okay, so this is the main fields where it all went down, where all the different games and fun went all down. And when I'm looking towards here, not that part, yeah, back onto it, coming down towards this bottom bit here, it just gets so muddy and sludgy down here. I remember when I scored a goal, done a massive knee slide, and yeah, that was the end of my trousers. But anyway, the greenhouse view just seen back then. I remember when we were playing cricket, that got cracked, I think, one day, or smashed. And down this bit here was another really sludgy part, which I used to get absolutely soaked and muddy, you know, on the poorer days, you know, when the weather was bad. But yeah, what I'm going to show you next is our race track. We used to go all the way around Lakeside just racing our bikes, and there used to be some scenes that I actually crashed a couple of times. It was actually really funny. So I'm going to take you around the track where we used to race around. There must have been about 15 of us. We used to go around the bottom and top of Lakeside, all the way around the roads. Voiceover Coffee, take over. Okay, so this was the first part and the worst part for me, because it's a horrible hill, and plus the top bit is a blind corner, so you had to watch out for cars. And also, I remember I caused a massive pile up one time because my chain got tangled up. Yeah, so by the time I got to the top of the hill, my knees were absolutely burning because I was only a twig. Okay, so this long straight now is where you can really make up some time and really pedal fast, especially if you've lost some time on that horrible hill. And this section now is more like, you know, getting ready for another little steep hill and plus another blind corner. So you just got to watch out for any cars or anything like that, really. Keep safe. This section now, another little hill, feel that burn. And yeah, I was getting ready for that big hill as well. And obviously any cars coming, you know, because lots of blind spots on this race course as we used to do. But yeah, getting ready for that hill and making up some valuable time in case I've lost any. Now, as you can see, that left hand turn going down the hill is in sight, so it's literally deep breath and just hope you can make up some time, and hopefully the traffic's alright. I know I keep saying that, you know, because it's, you know, it's health and safety first, isn't it? I'll call this the most refreshing part. Get that fresh air right in your face. It felt well good. So this part of it we're coming to now, I actually had a crash. I think it was. No, I think it was my chain again actually. But I remember a lot of the lads coming around and they were like, "Cuffy, what on earth are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, my chain's messed up." So they were just laughing as they went by, and I was just sat on the corner of the pavement, just getting me bearings really, and just accepting that I've lost the race, even though I don't think I won any, to be honest. But it was all good fun, to be fair, wasn't it? All part of taking part. But anyway, yeah, come along here now. Just come along to the start and finish line, as you'll have recognised from earlier in this video. And now what I'm doing is showing you another really cool hiding spot. all the trees that you can see in the video now, they're all taken down and sent over, but it used to be so good for hiding spots, because I remember like when it used to be, I don't really know how to explain it, but there used to be so many little like bits in the bushes and trees and whatnot, so many little cool hiding places, especially, you know, for our size, you know, because we're only kids. But yeah, I'll show you now. Yeah, sorry my camera's a little bit squiff there, but anyway, that was day one of filming done, because I had stuff on that night, and you know, it was getting darker anyway, so couldn't really show you in the dark. But yeah, on to the next day. Not the next day, sorry. Yeah, a couple of days later. Hey, yes, it's coffee. So yeah, change of clothes, different day. It's really rainy today. So the next stop, I'm gonna go to a place called the Recreation Ground, where we used to play like mad games of Buzzy around there as well. So many great memories of Buzzy as well. Just walking there now. Yeah, like the weather's terrible today. Like it's actually 11:15 in the morning as well. I wanted to try and get out a bit earlier, but yeah, just, you know, while it's quiet and all that. Just crossing the road now. Main road. Right, let's cross this road. I'm gonna go down the lane where we used to get chased down all the time, which is here now. I'm gonna spin around for you now. Okay, so this section here is where we used to get chased down a lot, and I mean like up and down the lane, especially, you know, on a game of Buzzy. I loved playing Buzzy, you know. I rather play that over Manhunt, but I definitely preferred football over all of them. But yeah, this lane, wump, getting chased. Yeah, here's the wreck where we used to just play Buzzy and play football down that area as well. I'll show you the buzz post. We used this tree as the buzz post, and I remember one time I was running up down here, and then so I was running from that way, and then my mate came that way to try and buzz me off, and we just smacked heads right here. Remember that? That was well sore. Yeah, that was a full-on clash of heads. Was not good. Very sore. Fun times around here. And we used to spin that roundabout dead fast. And get dead dizzy. The amount of football games that we had in this section, like games of like Wembley, or Wembo as we call it. It was awesome. Right, I'm going to move on to the next park now, and yeah, hopefully it doesn't look too like dodgy though, do you know what I mean? And that is another thing, I always felt a bit nervous, you know, when I was walking to one of the parks, or every park really, because, you know, me, 25-year-old male, you know, the camera in a kid's playground or play park, I did pray that there was no one like around there, because then it wouldn't look very good, or well, wouldn't look dodgy, wouldn't it? Because like being in a park with a camera's not exactly an ideal situation, is it? But yes, move on. There's up these areas too that we used to excuse me, in the throat. And that was where we played football. Some games in there of one-on-ones. Fantastic. Okay, right, so we're just coming down to the other park now. yeah, pouring down. Well, it's not pouring down. It was before, but it's like a drizzly sort of rain. But I'm just hoping that this park's quiet as well. You know, like no one about. Looks quiet. Yeah, so we used to play football on this field here. Yeah, this next park that I'm coming to now is another place where we used to play Buzzy. I'm just trying to remember which post or pole that we used, or whatever point it was. I'm just trying to remember it now. I'll find out. You can see me like trudging through, like dear, I just nearly slipped. So I keep lowering the camera. Right, here's the park. Perfect, no one's around. Winner. Right, I think buzz post. Right, I found the buzz post. Pretty sure, 95% sure. In fact, no, I'm not. I'm 99.9% sure it was this bad boy. So that was the buzz post. Yeah. Well, there's the bowling green, as you can see. And you got an amazing view of the sea, when it's not misty, of course. Right, yeah, I didn't actually mention it in the video, I can't remember why, but yeah, the next place where I'm taking you to now is a place where we used to get chased a lot again and just, you know, play pranks, stupid old pranks really. Right, yeah, I'm just going up to it now where we used to play, like, you know, pranks and all that. Huddle over, show it. There we go, yeah, I'm going up to it now. Here we go. That was it. So, yeah, I mean, like, I know it was pretty, like, immature, like, as you think about it now, but, at the time, you know, just playing a little prank in it, but, you know, the prank was basically knock a door on. We've all done it, haven't we? But, yeah. Voiceover Cuff again here. Yeah, this is Port Jack Glen, where we used to just play more games of the same thing, but when I filmed it, it's actually on a sunnier day. That's why there's a sudden change in the weather. Okay, so there you have it. That is my Onchan memories vlog. I hope you enjoyed that. I know I've got another change of clothes on the games because like it's taken me so long to edit this video, and you know, so many different days to get it all done, etc, etc. Just before I go, I'd like to say if you could like and subscribe, that would be absolutely amazing. And also a massive shout out to my friends Cameron Miller, who asked for a shout out as well. My Instagram, I'll pop it up on screen now for you. You know, and update you on YouTube videos and stuff like that. And also I will link my latest podcast down below, where I just mix up all the styles as usual. And I think that's about it. Yeah. Oh yeah, my Snapchat as well as Kufski. I'll pop that on there for you as well. So yeah. Until the next video, this is me, Cuffy, and I'm off. And stay safe, rave safe, and enjoy.